Hello, my impatients. How are you all doing? How are things going for you? So, did they pharmacologically abuse me? Did my parents, family, and friends give me the HIV accident with sadistic, nefarious, premeditated intentions? Did they conspire into doing the whole thing to me? I'm looking at the social media content, and I know they say it's ideas of reference, but it really seems like the whole thing was premeditated. It really seems like they fucking did it to me. And at this point, I just want a confession. I just can someone tell me the fucking? They say they have told you the truth. Accept things at face value. Nobody gave you an HIV accident for revenge over something that took place 20 to 25 years ago. There's nothing to confess to. There's no hidden realities, right? Nobody had sadistic, nefarious, premeditated intentions. Correct? You know, yeah. I'm asking for the goddamn truth. I said enough. Tell me the truth. There are obviously nefarious hidden realities. My father said, "This is getting old, Frank. Knock it off." My mother said, "Truth, your refusal to be healthy. You can't be around your family and old friends. Your nasty delusions has traumatized everyone from nasty rants to smashing. Enough. Nobody can handle it. You choose to be Joanne Greenberg." I said, "So the truth is, it's beyond there's beyond kernels of truth to my delusions. My delusions are practically real. It's just that you didn't want to take accountability, so you pharmacologically abused and gaslit me, correct?" Son said, "It makes me absolutely furious when you talk to your mother like this. She has given up her entire life for you, Andrew. Give her a break already." Chiba Chiba said, "Your mother didn't force you. The doctors prescribed you medication. Leave the old folks alone, Andrew." Taylor said, "Your doctors prescribed you medicine. Your mother is trying to help you. Now you're torturing her by refusing to get help. Take what she says at face value." I feel like I'm being lied to by everyone. I'm not. I just they're telling me the truth. Everybody is telling me the truth. Everybody is telling me the truth. Right? Everybody is telling me the truth. It really is delusions and psychosis. I'm looking at the social media content back in like 2019. And so it looks like the whole thing was fucking premeditated. It looks like they fucking did it to me. I know they say it's ideas of reference delusions, but it looks like there was fucking nefarious hidden realities, right? It looks like this fucking can somebody tell me the goddamn truth? Can somebody tell me the goddamn truth? They fucking did it to me, right? Can somebody be honest and transparent with me? Can somebody fucking be honest with me? And they are. It's face value. I'm having an emotional tsunami. Toggle my emotional switch to off. James says he can be honest. Okay, James, please be honest with me. What it's psychosis. What I see on social media is ideas of reference delusions. They did not conspire into giving me an HIV accident. It really is delusions and psychosis, right? They had no nefarious premeditated intentions, right? How is this narcissism, James? Explain. I'm willing to listen to your explanation, though, and I'm willing to accept it. But how is this narcissism? Hey, TB, I'm having a little bit of an emotional tsunami. I'm looking at social media content. I'm looking at photographs. I'm looking at everything leading up to the HIV scare and pharmacological abuse. And I'm telling myself, basically, they did it to me. You know, they had premeditated intentions to pharmacologically abuse me. You know, the accident was no accident. And, you know, I need to realize this is ideas of reference delusions. No matter how fishy it looks to me, just accept what they're telling me as fact. Believe it, accept it at face value. Nobody's deceiving me. Nobody's lying to me. Everybody's being honest with me. Somebody says, you return to wanting to know the truth. It's a cycle to your disorder. You know, I basically think people conspired into hurting me, and I need to accept it is face value. I think I'm going to tell you what triggered it today. I was on a dating app, and I was chatting with a woman, and I got her Instagram, which is a social media platform. I mean, everybody knows what Instagram is. And I scrolled back to a post from 2019, and you see somebody in like a blue room, a blue bedroom, you know, obviously traumatized because they're sitting in a fucking solitary Joanne Greenberg world. And you see like stepping on something. And I got an idea of reference. The whole thing was premeditated. So first off, if the whole thing was premeditated by my mother, stepfather, family, and friends. Like this woman that I'm talking to on a dating app in 2025 wasn't leaving clues for me in, you know, 6 years ago. You know, it's just ideas of reference delusions. And, you know, I mean, is it possible my parents, you know, recruited some people to torture me? I guess that's possible. But there's not one big group of gang stalkers and conspiracies to pharmacologically abuse and torture me. Just to think that this woman that I'm chatting with on a dating app in 2025, who I've never even met yet, just to think that she's in on it too, that's quite far fetched, you know. It's a psychiatric disorder. Yeah, how could she have known? Unless everything was orchestrated and premeditated and there's no accidents, there's no coincidences. Somebody says, "Please, Andrew, stop this. You're catastrophizing. Catch it, check it, change it." Somebody says, "Do you know what's causing this, Andrew?" Yeah, what's causing this is probably psychosis and delusions, but also ideas of reference. I'm looking back at photographs. I'm looking back at social media content. I'm looking back at people's pages, and I'm getting ideas of reference delusions. They're referencing me with their social media posts, and they're saying the whole thing was premeditated and they had nefarious intentions. I'm getting ideas of reference delusions. That's what's triggering this. But I need to realize, even if it does look fishy to me, realize my mind is lying to me. Like this woman that I'm talking to on a dating app, she had no fucking clue. You know, this is just some random person who happens to be in a blue room and happens to be stepping on something. You know, it's just, it has nothing to do with me. It's like thinking, you know, Taylor Swift's songs or Lady Gaga's Born This Way or Bad Romance music video is a reference to me. It's just not. Lady Gaga was not writing fucking music about me, you know? It's just an idea of reference delusion. It feels real to me. It feels like she fucking is writing these songs and referencing me in her posts. And it feels to me like, you know, Lady Gaga, you know, is fucking talking to me when she creates her artwork, you know? But realistically, it's a delusion, you know? It's a delusion. That's exactly what it's like with thinking these social media posts are a confession that they pharmacologically abused me. Realize I'm Olivia Rodrigoing or Lady Gagaing, you know? You know how I think my art class buddy is Olivia Rodrigo and I'm convinced about it at times, even though she's clearly not? That's exactly what's going on here. Nobody pharmacologically abused me. Nobody had sadistic, nefarious, premeditated intentions. Everybody has told me the truth over and 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 over again. I just refuse to accept it, or I do accept it, you know, at moments, but then I go back into my emotional tsunamis. I go into these emotional tsunamis where I get emotional and throw temper, and then I'm able to toggle the switch off and go back to happy, chipper, lovey-dovey Andrew. You know what I mean? Somebody says I don't agree that the delusions are an emotional tsunami as such. I think they are. Because there are moments, or may there are moments where like these started, obviously as thinking, oh, are you nefarious? And I would ask people if they were nefarious or they were trying to hurt me, and then I would toggle the switch off, and I'd go back to everything's rainbows and butterflies. That we're all lovey dovey. So it definitely is like a switch where I toggle on. I get rapid delusional mood swings going from people want to kill me and are conspiring to hurt me back to they love me and everybody's happy and lovey dovey, and then the switch gets toggled on and I go back to they're trying to kill me. And then the switch gets toggled off and we're back to happy, chipper, lovey-dovey Andrew. So I think I go in and out of psychosis. I get rapid delusional mood swings. I can go from thinking somebody is my best friend or my parents or my loved ones to they're secretly trying to kill me. They're torturers. They want to hurt me back to, oh, I love you again. So, and obviously, when you rapidly swing from somebody loves you to they want to kill you back to they love you, that's going to ruin meaningful relationships. You got to try to control the switch. And I'm toggling the switch off now. I'm going back to happy, chipper, lovey dovey Andrew now. But earlier in the stream, you saw emotional, mind going haywire, persecutory delusion, Andrew, And, that can be quite frightening. Most people aren't, when you accuse people of trying to hurt you and trying to kill you, and then you go back to, oh, by the way, now everything's fine. Who cares? Forget that I just, accused you of trying to murder me. Like, people are going to look at you like, what the hell? I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be, my mother can't be around me. My father can't be around me. My stepfather can't be around me. They're like, like it ruins meaningful relationships because of the psychosis and delusions and it's just. So I know some people are pushing for me to increase the Abilify to 15 milligrams. I called the psychopharmacologist, Dr. Copland, a few times now, and yeah, I got to wait to the session. And also, some people think I might need a mood stabilizing medication because obviously I'm very intense. I'm very driven, and somebody says nonsense that you have to wait for the session. I mean, Erie laughed. Erie said, "Did you just say you're very driven, Andrew? You're very intense." Sleeves says, "I need more mood stabilizing medications. I need a medication to stabilize my mood." James says, "Andrew, you need to get laid. That will settle you." Actually, I kind of agree with you there. I haven't had sex. I feel like I've been involuntarily celibate for like my whole life. I haven't had sex in years. I think if I have sex, that will calm me a lot. But frankly, when you're so crazed like I've been, not a lot of women want to sleep with you either. You know what I mean? Because you're so mentally ill. So it's a real you got to be stable, but also, um, you know. Erie says, "I think we should just go straight to the euthanization. We should go straight to the lobotomy." All right, fair enough. Fair enough, Erie. Fair enough. What are your guys' plans for the weekend? Well, I'm doing karaoke with a lot of people from my art class tomorrow evening. which I'm happy about. That's going to be fun. I'm going to be doing karaoke tomorrow. Somebody says your mega regimen of psychiatric medications will turn you into a docile little bunny. Yeah, Yuri. James says he's going to watch movies and prepare for the week ahead. Yeah. I've seen some movies. I recently saw Deadpool and Wolverine. I saw Speak No Evil. I saw Captain America. I guess I don't know what the new Captain America with Falcon and Red Hulk. I saw Venom 3. So I see some movies. Erie says, is it true that you only read 2 books in your lifetime? I guess I read some books in middle and high school, but the only 2 books I really read for my own personal pleasure were Wrestle Crap by R.D. Reynolds and The Death of WCW by R.D. Reynolds. That's the truth. TB says, that's interesting because your written grammar is very good, not going to lie. Slave says, that's kind of sad. I love to read. Erie says, reading is good for your brain health. Let's get those neurons firing. Let's get the neurons firing. Yeah, I read The Catcher in the Rye. I read To Kill a Mockingbird. I read That Was Then, This Is Now. What are some other books I read? I read The Diary of Anne Frank in middle school, or the play version, that was dramatized. I read all sorts of classics. The Great Gatsby, I read. I read The Great Gatsby. Julius Caesar. I read Julius Caesar. Macbeth. I read Macbeth. Romeo and Juliet, probably. But I had to do it for school, A lot of them, we read chapters in class. Yeah, I guess we probably acted out some Shakespeare in school. I mean, I played the porter in a college Macbeth play. So I didn't really read, but I kind of read some books. La 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 la. All right, who wants to see my toenail? Who wants to see my toenail? Erie asks, then why is your brain mush now? Do you think my brain is mush, Erie? TB wants a song. The Dookie Busted. Should I get into my underpants and sing songs? Should I get into my underpants? Pete says, I think you got a relatively significant pudding head situation going on. What do you mean by that, Pete? He says, your dookie bust is internal, not maternal. What do you mean? You think I'm a moron? You think I'm a simpleton? You think I'm an idiot? What do you mean by you think I'm a pudding head, Pete? I appreciate. I appreciate. Erie says I'm the Rosa Parks of the Dookie bus. I never left the seat. So he says, me being a pudding head is a choice. I choose to be a pudding head. All right, guys. I think I'm going to get going here. TV says, say to Dr. Copland, Dear Dr. Copland, I would like to increase my Abilify to 15 milligrams. Lots of love, Andrew. The Dookie bus, I'm riding the Dookie bus. The Dookie bus, I'm riding the Dookie bus. To my mental health recovery group. To my special needs program. The shit bus. The short bus. Everyone on the Dookie bus picks their nose. They scratch their butt, then wipe it on the seat. On the Dookie bus, I'm riding the Dookie bus. The shit bus. The short bus. To my special needs program. My mental health recovery group. I protest. I should be working like everyone else. I should be making six figures like lawyers, doctors, and accountants. Hell, I should be making more than that. I should be a billionaire. I should be a movie star. I shouldn't be on the Dookie bus. The Dookie bus. I'm riding the Dookie bus. To my mental health recovery group. To my special needs program. All right. You got a rendition of the Dookie bus. Pete says that's his cat's favorite song. Yeah. I need milk, but it's kind of cold outside and I don't feel like going to the supermarket. Let's call my mother and see if she has milk over there. Maybe I could steal her milk. Mom, give me milk, damn it. Give me milk, damn it. I need some milk. I need some goddamn milk, mother. Mother, I need some goddamn milk. He says, go to the supermarket. Go get your own fucking milk, Andrew. Go get your own fucking milk. The Dookie bus, I'm riding the Dookie bus. Pete says, how do you feel about Kanye West? Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I mean, I don't really got much of an opinion on him, to be honest with you. I don't got much opinion on Kanye West. I don't really listen to his music. I like his song Gold Digger. All right, guys. Somebody wants to know about car accidents. I don't know what you're talking about, Erie. I don't know what you're talking about. I've scratched up my car. I've scratched up my car. I've banged up my car, but all right, guys. So it says, where do you see yourself in 5 years, Andrew? I see myself as a rich and famous movie star, a billionaire. I see myself in extremely successful. Oh, you know, I see myself. Somebody says, how will you get that to occur? Well, I guess one thing is practicing your comedy and making sure the open mic night goes well. I don't know. Trying to. Do you guys really think I come across as a simpleton? Do you guys really think I come across stupid? Do you think I come across like I have neurological damage? Pete wants to know, when you do spicy content with another guy, if you got paid. No, I'm into women. Why do you think? Why do you think I want to do spicy content with a man? I ain't. I don't want to get intimate with a man. So he says, what if it was a really cute femboy? Somebody says that seems to be what pays the best. No, it's got to be a woman. Sleeve says, Andrew, you're not stupid. You're just kind of dumb. All right, I don't know what that means. I mean, stupid and dumb are pretty much synonyms. So, okay, fair enough. Airline man wants me to get into my underpants and flex. Should I do that for airline man? He asks, do I still go to the gym? Yeah, I go to the gym every day. Airline man. You want me to get into my underpants and flex? TV says, did he say that? He actually didn't. Sort of. So he says, that is an idea of reference delusion. Oh, all right, guys. I guess I'm going to get going here. Thanks for watching. Peace out, my amigos and amigas.